Panoramic Podcast. We are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yo, it's Monday night. This is your host, Aristotle. Welcome to another episode of Panoramic Podcast. Are we on season 6?
We are at season 6.
I think we're on.
Welcome to season 6.
You know, most TV shows only get like 6 seasons. Well, if you're a Netflix TV show.
Well, we're better than that.
Okay,
so
see.
Here we are, season 6. And shout outs to Kobe Bryant, of course, the Black Wall. This is Mamba Day. Happy Mamba Day to everybody. 8/24. Respect to the legend. So.
Holy shit.
Peace out. Mamba. Okay. Take it away, Shana.
All right, welcome everyone. Yes. How you and I forgot today. Even for me, I forgot today was Mamba Day.
Shame
but anyways, I know. Shame. Where's that from? Where they walked around a prisoner saying "shame," or they try to let them know shame on this person. I forgot that.
Movie?
I think it was from a movie. I'll probably figure out later. But anyways, with that being said, everyone, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe. And all of our social links are in the descriptions below. But with that being said, let's go ahead and drop right into some curious questions. Starting off with Nick, who before I began the show, I looked at the question. I looked at this question like, not too shabby. So there's a okay. not too shabby.
Okay, so this one is inspired by real life events or occasions, depending on how you how often you experience it. Okay, so 2 out of 3 of us have significant others, whether we're in a relationship or we're married.
Wait till my right hand.
That too. Anyway, so this question is something that might be a bit in the gray morality area, I suppose.
Gay morality?
Oh yeah. Gray.
No, I'm going with a joke there.
Anyway.
What's a joke?
Do you think it's wrong to admire the opposite sex from afar? Like, let's say you just see this attractive girl pass by. You kind of keep your eyes locked on her for a little bit, but you have no intention of...
You're looking at that booty.
You just admire everything about her. Like, do you think that's wrong in any way?
Wait, admiring a woman?
Like another,
yeah, from afar.
How is that wrong? You're a man, right? I hope.
Well, yeah, but there are some concerns that people think, oh, it's cheating, or it's like it's like indirect infidelity. You know what I mean?
Well, you're just admiring a woman from afar, like you said. That's not really cheating per se. You're just giving her a compliment. Hey, you look good. Looking good, kind of thing.
As long as you don't come off a creepy some bitch, then yeah.
Yeah, don't be creepy and don't be like touching on her, and you're good.
I suppose, yeah.
Unless you've done that already.
But again, I consider it in a gray morality issue, or gray fidelity, I guess.
Well, it's a little different for you than me and Phil, because you're married. You're actually married. So, honestly, me and Phil are... Phil really is ready to go, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, Phil can do that with no issues.
But the thing is, I don't choose to be like I don't choose to be like a creep unless I'm on Tinder and shit. But no,
yeah,
I don't choose to be all creepy shit unless I am on Tinder and shit. But even then, like, nah. It's not worth it. Like sometimes your own morality will play a very big part in decisions you make. So in your case, Nick, I'd say as long as you don't get caught, then shouldn't be no biggie. But if you do get caught, then I can't say much rest.
Don't go any further.
I can't go and go beyond that shit.
Just don't think we're your dick.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay, good. Just admire her from afar, like you said. That's physically and mentally. But yeah, don't think we're your dick.
Fair enough.
Be like, oh, she looking good. Why? Did this happen today or something? Or recently?
It's happened a few times here and there. Like, of course, like I don't really make it obvious. Like when I just take a glance, that's really it. I know what I saw, and I know she's attractive, but I have no intention of approaching her in any way.
Good. Like as long as you keep it at that line, then you're good. There's nothing wrong with that. But I get it. But
you brought this up, Nick. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I get it. If it rubs your significant other, or in this case your wife, the wrong way, then she just needs to take a chill pill. That's it.
Yeah, I guess.
Wait, since you brought it up, Nick, I was gonna ask, how was your double date a couple weeks ago? I didn't ask you that yet.
Wait, double date?
Yeah, did you go with Carolyn to her anniversary?
Double date.
No.
Oh, you didn't go? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Several reasons. One is because the other female friend, she couldn't go, or ultimately decided not to go because she had schoolwork, which is kind of weird around this time. Although it was online, so it's really not that weird. And how should I say? The other reason was because of that, which relates to that. Another couple was supposed to show up, but I didn't want to be fifth wheel. Hell no to that.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with being fifth wheel or seventh wheel. I should know.
I mean, okay, I'll be straight up honest. If you have a significant other, you have no place of being of third.
That's what I was gonna ask you. That's what I was gonna ask you, because from the sounds of it, in that week you were hyping it up to be, oh, I'm going to this thing that Carol invited me to for anniversary, and another female friend is coming along, Kanae, right?
Yeah.
Or was coming along. So I was like, I don't know how your wife's gonna feel about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're literally in a double date with someone you're not even in a relationship.
Well, it's more like a quasi double date. Like, it looks like a double date, but it's not really a double date. So.
But still, from your wife's point of view, it might be a little sketchy.
Yeah. That is true.
Honey, do you love me? But yeah, props to you for not going. I give you props.
Well, again, it was mostly down to personal reasons more than marital reasons, I guess. Like, my reasons were more important.
So you still would have went if she went?
More than likely, but because it didn't happen, I'm like, fuck that. I'm not being third or fifth wheel in a freaking anniversary date. Hell no.
Yeah, that should be a.
Would have been your plus one.
Well, I would put air quotes on that because
I hope you do, because you're married.
Yeah. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. Kanae is pretty cute, but I have no intention of, kind of like going off boundaries. I guess go over the edge with her as much as possible.
Okay, Mia, you can thank Kanae for your husband. Not going to infidelity tonight.
I mean, even still, I would have never.
I mean, there were drinks. Did you see her Facebook? There was like tons of drinks on the hotel.
Not really.
Floor.
I mean, again, I did not want to be, third or fifth wheel during that day. So, yeah.
So put yourself in. Well, actually, of course you would have went in Nick's shoes.
Okay, okay. Which when you okay?
Okay, let's say you have a girlfriend, and
Okay.
she doesn't know this other girl. Let's say it's Kanye in this situation, and you think she's cute too. Would you have gone? Well, first of all, Nick, did your wife even know you were going?
She knew, but I didn't give the details, or at least not completely.
Oh, okay.
Well, all I said was there were gonna be friends there. That's it. Which technically I wasn't wrong, because some friends did show up to their 3-day anniversary date for staycation, whatever. But in the later days, like Saturday, Sunday, some of them, or I guess the ones who were actually expected to arrive on Saturday, they didn't go. So, yeah.
Okay. So let me position this to Phil then. Phil, let's say you're in Nick's shoes and your girlfriend knew of this outing, right? But not all the details. For example.
Okay, hold up.
Could be another girl there.
Hold up.
Would you have gone anyway? Not telling your girlfriend?
Not telling her?
Because there's alcohol involved. There's a pretty girl involved.
Then that's where I had to check my morals. I had to do morality check there. Cause right now in my case, because right now back to reality, being single, 10 out of 10 I would have gone. But in the case scenario where I would have gone, but I'm still in a relationship, then morality check comes into play, where it's like there's alcohol, there's a pretty mean chick, and thinking, nope, cannot, no, like in this case, like if I did an actual morality check, I'd be thinking, nah, I gotta stay loyal to my queen.
All right, I applaud you for that, man.
Yeah.
So
No offense to you, Nick.
because the thing is,
you would have gone anyway. That's weird, dude. Your wife doesn't even know the.
I would have to. Here's I had to prioritize. I had to find that priority line right down the middle here. It's like this, like it would be a very bad I would list out the pros and cons, and I think, and I know I'm gonna believe in the cons, because one, there's 2 cons already. 1, alcohol. 2, drinks. 3, hotel room. So that's where
alcohol and drink for one.
Alcohol and drinks are one and the same.
But the point's taken. Yeah, we got.
But you get my point. All that considered, as long as I listed out the pros and cons of this thing, I know my morality is my own morality kicks in and says, don't think with your dick, and don't think about the bottle. Just stay home and just don't pull that shit, and
think of your queen.
And think of your queen.
I guess it's hard for you to, Nick, because your queen is physically not here, so I guess you have more. I don't know, a little more play here than.
Yeah. But again, I'm being smart about it, where, like, yes, there is another girl to even out the gender distribution, but again, I'm making this extremely clear, and I cannot stress this enough, I have no intention to approach her. If anything, I'm keeping her at that distance. Like, if like
6 feet.
We can be friends, we can be friends, but please stay 6 feet away from me. Not just for your health, but for my own marital reasons.
And show her the ring.
I guess, yeah. Which will probably break her heart, because she low-key kind of likes me for my athleticism.
Do you have evidence of that?
Do we have
no? Again, that's
she stayed
not quite. But again, I'm kind of like just how should I say, embellishing the story just a little bit.
A little bit.
The point is, like, whether or not she likes me, I'm keeping her at 6 feet.
Okay, fair enough. Everyone has their own judgment in this. Phil, would you have deduced the fact that a girl likes you by her giving you the eyes? I don't know whatever Nick thought that was.
What I guessed. First of all, my name's not Professor X. I cannot read your mind if you like me or not. So, and even if I do get it, well, actually no. Let me take that back. I know for a fact that 10 out of 10. If I think or guess or assume that this person likes me, 10 out of 10, that answer fires back on me. I know this from experience. Like I can, like, here's the thing. I can say that I like this girl. I have interest in her, but or actually I can say I like this girl or assume that, hey, this chick actually likes me, but knowing I have to know that there could be consequences in the back of, if I if I go with that assumption and rather just going with the assumption, I'd rather just ask you straight up and be straight up with me as a friend, or if you do or do not like me. But I'm not gonna go head hunting right away. Just kind of ease into the conversation, not just like, do you like me? I'm like, no, just like, just kind of just eased out and just
be cool with it.
Just be literally be cool with it. Just be a friend, And in a situation, good thing you didn't go, man, because that shit would have sent you. I don't know where else you would go after that.
Backhand.
A straight front-handed backhand.
With a ring with a ring.
I'm not completely sure what would happen, but again, it's whatever. I mean, once again, my reasons were more personal rather than marital.
Okay, so you're saying your wife's trust beats everything here. You still would have went, even though there's females there, that you said yourself were attractive. Okay, female.
Well,
air quotes.
But I would have kept the whole thing at a 6 feet distance, both figuratively and literally.
Okay.
All right.
I would just not gone at all. If I was in the shoe.
I see both sides here, but yeah, I gotta go with Phil on this one.
So
Gotta think of the queen.
Yeah, exactly. So
then again, it's different for Nick because he's not physically here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Again, I'm in a gray morality kind of
Literally.
predicament here.
Okay, but yeah, go back to your question. No, nothing is wrong with
like
the other sex of their looks. But that's it. You can't go anywhere farther than that.
Yeah, definitely.
So there you go.
Be whacking out for pictures. Anyway,
yeah, there you go. So, all right, my question to you guys, and
you got
I got so no, just a quick yes or no or if you guys had the chance to see how excited, or did you guys see the DC fandom this weekend? It was a live event announcing not only for DC Comics or DC comic books, but also all the movies and the games that they laid out the entire roadmap for the next couple years. Like they
basically, from what I'm hearing, if I'm hearing this right, it sounds like DC is doing a they're kind of like working like Marvel making a cinematic universe, but with video games? Is that what you're trying to say?
Not just video games, but video games, comic books, and movies.
Okay, so in a nutshell, they're getting their act together finally.
Basically, yeah. That's pretty much it, because they announced so much shit this past weekend. Like, for example, they announced 2 new Batman game, or actually announced 1 Batman game and 1 Suicide Squad game from Rocksteady. The same people that produce Batman Arkham, Arkham Asylum, or actually all the Arkham titles. So they're so they're making a new Batman game, but this Batman game is interesting because this Batman game you're not going to be playing as the Bat. However, you're going to be playing as one of the actually you can be playing 4 of the Bat family. You're gonna be playing as Robin, the Tim Drake Robin, Nightwing, Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, the Red Hood, and Barbara Gordon's Batgirl.
I would probably opt to play Red Hood, because in video games I love shooting people.
So, and
an undead person.
Really? So,
I mean, technically I'm still alive, so yeah.
But back from the dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they even dropped the Batman, the Robert Pattinson being the Batman. I watched the trailer. Blah. He looked good. I was impressed. Like, people, like, I get it. We've all had disappointments with
Twilight.
With Twilight, and well, not even that. We even had disappointments with Ben Affleck Batman. But looking at this version of Batman, I'm impressed.
Might actually breathe the character new life.
I'm actually impressed, because I'm out of the minority that I wasn't a fan of the Ben Affleck Batman. I'm sorry. I respect Ben Affleck, but him being Batman was just weird. Like on a different level weird. And I thought it was gonna be cool. Like, don't get me wrong, I thought it was cool when they announced it, but when you see him on screen, like, this shit doesn't make sense. So, and like, not only they announced that, but they announced a new Suicide Squad movie, directed by James Gunn, who we all know did Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 and 2.
Yeah, I'm in that case. I'm truly convinced they're finally getting their act together.
And I'm also excited. We're finally gonna get Snyder Cut coming to HBO Max next year. Like, fucking finally. All right. So, and you would not believe who they have. You would not believe who they cast in the new Suicide Squad movies right now. Because right now you got people like Idris Elba, Nathan Fillion, John Cena, and a big ass cast. Even Sean Gunn is. Even James Gunn's brother is in this movie. I'm like, okay, I want to see where this goes. So, anyways, but yeah, that stuff. That was my question. If you guys had a chance to go see it, check it out. It's worth watching the trailer. It's worth watching the upcoming announcements for DC. So.
By the way, Phil, Emery just texted me that your mic is like super loud.
Whoops.
Way louder.
Yeah. It's very loud.
Louder than me and Nick's by a long shot. I'm watching the stream right now, and I think it's your OBS settings, dude.
Maybe I'll
the red?
Yeah, maybe I'll just drop it
When you talk, drop it a little bit, yeah.
Okay, how about still going to red? Seriously? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it's your mic or the OBS settings.
I think I just gotta drop it there. How about now? Is much now?
Let me see here.
Am I too loud, everyone? Let me know.
Is it red? Is it still red?
It's actually in the green.
Oh, there you go.
I dropped it in the green, everyone.
Sounds better. Yep.
Okay.
Yes, but I'll eat again later.
Maybe a little more high. Maybe it's a little too soft now.
Okay, maybe. Okay, how? Oh, no, too much. How about now? How about
Yeah.
now? Okay, cool.
Right in the middle. Good.
Okay. Anyways, with that being said, yeah, if you guys have a chance to go check out some of the DC fandom stuff, like what's happening with comics, video games, and movies in the DC verse, it's a pretty like exciting time to be a DC Comics fan.
Yeah,
going forward.
Sure.
So
hopefully nothing gets too much delayed though in this pandemic.
nah. Plus, when you guys had a chance to check out the Batman trailer, just so you know that only 25% of the movie was even produced, so they're not even done yet. So overall, what I saw in that trailer, I was impressed. So, all right. With that being said, any curious questions from the Ace?
Yeah, I actually had a question. Everything okay? Let's say everything's back to normal. COVID is gone.
Okay.
For the time being. What are you guys gonna do first? That's
like
not available right now.
Hit up all my friends and say, hey, let's go dig out or eat out. Yeah.
Would you still have like in the back of your mind maybe a caution where like, oh, I don't want to, reactivate anything here?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, please don't forget your masks. I know it's all gone, but just in case, at least for a little while.
You just don't want to be that idiot that started all over again.
Yeah.
Right.
So just celebrate, but like keep it to a minimum, I guess. Don't be too crazy. For me, I would go to the movies with some friends.
By the way,
Just like
has anyone gone to the movies since they reopened it?
Nope.
No.
Hell no.
Good,
because it's a trap. It's a trap.
It makes no freaking sense that they opened the movies when they limited like 5 people in social gatherings only.
Yeah.
It makes absolutely no freaking sense.
Yeah, because one, they're gonna limit the people to 5 people. So it's not gonna be fun anyway. You're gonna be watching by yourself.
Yeah.
And 2, you literally might contract something.
Yeah. And because of their stupid decisions, I'm pretty sure this is gonna backfire horribly, because everybody with common sense, or at least whoever has common sense, is not gonna go to the movies at all. Which also means the people working at the theaters, they're gonna lose their jobs all over again because nobody wants to watch a movie, thanks to the idiots that reopened it.
Yeah, it makes no sense, honestly.
That's
And the beaches thing too doesn't make any sense.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me this makes sense to you, right? So beaches, parks, and stuff is closed, but gyms are open. Well, actually, no. Beaches are closed, but water parks are open. Parks, beaches, so forth, but gyms are open.
You know what this is, right? It's all about money.
Yeah.
Right?
Anything that can make them money, they will open up, even though it
Even though nobody
the
is
hell
gonna
out of their
go. Yeah.
They're
They're massive hypocrites, really.
Right?
Like,
Like,
I can't.
do the math
don't
here,
give them any
guys.
money, guys.
Like, do the math. Like, what?
I cannot think of a worse
Really?
case. I can't think of a worse case of hypocrisy than our,
Or
evil
government.
politicians. Like, not only they're evil, they're also pretty damn stupid.
They're money hungry.
Like, I even
They'll
tweet.
put anything at risk.
I
get
even
money.
tweeted last week, like, 5 people might should be nobody at all.
Yeah, seriously. Why even have a limit?
Like I angry tweet him like, whose dumbass decision was this? I realized, oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, Iggy needs to go back to school.
No, both
Yeah,
of them.
I bet you.
Virtual.
I bet you nobody is gonna go to these reopened spots. Nobody. Everyone's gonna stay home, and the state will become bankrupt because of that.
Nick, I have some bad news. No one in the seas is gonna listen. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, I know.
Nobody's not gonna listen. So.
Or at least the people with no common sense aren't gonna listen.
Which is like 80%.
That's right. I said people with no common sense.
That's the majority of the state right there.
Yeah. Like, I would say only 20% of the people in Hawaii actually have some sort of common sense. But everybody else, holy crap. Did your mamas drop you on your heads when you guys were babies?
Hey, you never know. Some people probably never made it out of kindergarten, or some of them might have dropped out of high school. Hey, not my problem. But hey, you know what? This is the generation we live and we sadly breathe in. We can't do nothing about it because you know why? It is what it fucking is.
Well, hey, I can find one good thing out of this. Like, if the people that are stupid enough, will basically fall for this, at least we'll find out who's dumb and who's smart, and whoever's the dumb ones, they'll probably die out sooner or later. As morbid as that's gonna be. Because, common sense nowadays is exceedingly rare.
Oh no, common sense just got literally
common sense.
It just got literally like thrown out the window. Or actually flushed down the toilet at this point. Not thrown out the window. Thrown out the window is where angry tweets come in.
Grinding your gears.
You're right. Angry? Did I say angry?
No,
or
angry? I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to make this a race thing again, or whatever this is. But I don't know. For me, for some reason, Hawaii has one of the worst education systems to me.
Yeah,
I feel like
fair enough.
80%
that's
or like
actually kind of true. Yeah,
half of everyone just drops out during middle school or high school and just do batu all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like no one takes school seriously here.
Except maybe for you.
Yeah. I'm not saying like you guys. You guys are pretty smart, but I'm just saying like a lot of people here just drop out of school and go to construction or whatever the hell they can get.
Or military or some other skill trade.
Which isn't actually bad. But for others that do drop out, they just sell drugs all day, and I'm like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is literally a over glorified content we're living in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually sounds about right.
Again, there are exceptions, like you guys and other smart people, but yeah, from my experience, more than a lot of people here are pretty stupid. In the general sense of the word. No offense.
It's like
None taken because I have to agree.
You ever notice, and I kind of saw it on social media one day, but like Oahu, we're like the naughty kid that just likes to get in trouble, while the other kids, being the other islands, behave like good children. We're the one island that behaves like naughty kids and always got to be sent to the timeout corner. And we're in that time.
That wear the dunce hat.
Yeah, right. And we're the one part of the state where we're the naughty kids, where everyone else, Big Island and so forth, they're being good and they actually listen.
Yeah.
They actually make something of their lives,
So, but
rant.
No, that's good. So,
you know, like how they say, a few bad apples spoils the bunch. In this case, it's kind of the reverse. Mass majority of people in Oahu, in particular, are so goddamn stupid. They tarnish the reputation of the 20% who are actually good and they have common sense in their, everyday lives.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, actually.
Yeah.
Because we're outnumbered by the dumb people.
Yeah, we're outnumbered by stupid people, and it's just sickening to me. Like, it makes me so sick. I just want to projectile vomit at those stupid people.
If Dumb and Dumber was a state, it would be Hawaii.
It would be Hawaii.
Sorry.
I would
Or at
one
least Oahu.
yeah,
at least
Oahu,
Oahu.
but
For sure.
I can also say the same for like some mainland states during this pandemic.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah. Florida.
Florida will be
Definitely
one.
Florida.
California it's like literally biting the bullet there.
I would say yeah, Southern California mostly. Yeah.
I know Portland recently was not too privy. I heard that I've been hearing
Washington.
that Washington. I
Are we
haven't,
talking cities or state?
some city. Okay, I'll
that's
say
it, yeah.
Oregon in some parts of the city. Not. I mean, you have the one bad city, aka Portland.
Mm,
So
okay.
yeah, just like I think we're like, if not like, if there was some sort of like list of 50 stupid ass states, I think we're in that top 50. I'd say we're actually, no, I take that
Top
back.
50,
We're
top 10, dude. There's 50
no,
states.
no, I mean, like, as far as, or not 50 states, like, or 50 cities. Excuse me.
Okay, I'd say
Fif-
like
50 cities.
I'd say top 20. Top 20.
I'd say top 10. I can say that, like, this island among the like other cities in the US, we make it at the
Yeah.
top. We make it at the top 10.
And decisions alone, I think we're top 3.
Oh,
Yeah.
Don't even get me started on decisions that we've been doing.
like
Starting from the top.
like
Talking to you, Ige.
like you know how weird it was not to sing at church this past weekend.
Yeah, what the hell is that about? I'm surprised you guys had church at all.
Yeah, I know. That's yeah, that's
It's a miracle.
yeah, right. So no singing, no wind instruments. So okay, I guess. I didn't know wind instruments can actually spread COVID. Who would
I
have
mean,
thought?
you're blowing into it, so obviously there's gonna be, spit particles going in said instrument. I mean, you might not feel it, but they're gonna go in there, whether or not you feel it.
So
And the embarrassing thing is, news outlets around the world are actually making fun of Ige for his stupid decisions.
Yeah.
Decision making.
oh
I don't
and
blame
it-
him at this point.
Yeah.
oh I
In fact,
I
I would
crack
just-
up. I roll when I see that stuff. I'm like, oh no.
I would just I mean, even if it's a lie, I would just outright say, hey guys, don't make fun of us, make fun of him. He's probably the stupidest person on Oahu there is.
So,
It's funny how he's making these speeches with no masks too.
right?
He don't care.
You know it's also weird too. It's fun. Every time I see these conferences, a lot of them are sharing the same mic.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Just
also,
just think about that for a second.
You know where the
yes, I
cases are coming
know,
from?
I know. You don't need to remind me, but I don't know if you noticed this, but a lot of people in Hawaii are like turning from blue to red, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
And then one of my friends, Meg, she's like, "Oh my God, this is so stupid. Why are they, voting Republican now?" I'm like, "Can you see Ige? You know how stupid he is for putting up these
hey,
contradictory
not just him,
policies?"
bro. Codwell too. Codwell too, bro. You got
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You
All
gotta put
those
that fuck up.
meatheads.
They're the reasons why so many of us are actually turning Republican now, because they're the biggest idiots in the entire state.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not get into politics, because we're not a politics show.
Yeah,
So,
politics aside,
Anyways,
yeah.
getting into some video games and streaming real quick. Ghost of Tsushima. Guess what? I'm back on Twitch. Twitch.tv Mr. Underscore Uncle. Yes. Ghost of Tsushima. Yes. So Ghost of
Give me a quick
Tsushima.
summary, Phil. What you do like and what you don't like. You know, quick review.
First of all,
Did you get your ass kicked?
I got my ass kicked already, and because like you know it's funny, you can actually get your ass kicked on even if you chose normal setting. Like if you
Yeah.
like if you don't